Assalamu alaikum, my dear brothers and sisters. Welcome you all to my YouTube channel. Let's join pharmacy. Yes, so today we will discuss about the Unit 2 in our pharmaceutical microbiology. Very important question. Okay, the important question in Unit 2 of pharmaceutical microbiology that belongs to 10 and 5 marks. And it's my request to you all, my dear brothers and sisters, just read only these questions with accurate answers. Okay, find the answers from the textbook. You refer better PV books, PV publication, and Nirali books. Okay, for these questions you will get the answer from there. Okay, very sensitive answers, very dramatic answers are there for this. Okay, yes sir, let's start with hope and joy. 10 marks question. First one, explain the principal, procedure, application and the demerits of sterilization, okay, using autoclave. First question is this: you have to explain the principle, procedure, application and some of the demerits, disadvantages of sterilization by using which method? Autoclave sterilization method. The second one is explain the principle, procedure, application, demerits of sterilization using a hot air oven. These are the very important question for 10 marks, asked many times in your examination. Keep it in your mind. Third, explain the mechanism of action, procedure, application and factors affecting sterilization using ethylene oxide. In this, factors affecting sterilization is very important. Explain the sources, mechanism of sterilization, merits, demerits, application of sterilization using radiations. This also asked once. The next one is explain the principles involved in the sterilization by filtration. Add a note on its merits and demerits. Means sterilization by means of filtration, you have to write some of the advantages and disadvantages, to write a note on that to get a full 10 marks. Then let's move on the 5 marks question. Explain the mechanism of sterilization and heat transfer by hot air oven. Okay, one point to remember, my dear brothers and sisters, what you will read in 10 marks, no, the same question will be repeated in 5 marks. Clear? There is no change. 5 marks questions, 10 marks question, they are closely related to one another. If you read in 10 marks means that question definitely that will repeat in 5 marks question. Okay, there you can reduce your time, save your time. Explain the principle involved in autoclaving, same. Then write the procedure, merits and demerits of a membrane filtration. Yes, filtration method for sterilization, very important. Write the procedure, merits and demerits of ethylene oxide sterilization. Fifth one, explain the factors affecting gaseous sterilization. Sixth, we will see, mention the indicators. Which are the indicators we have to use for various sterilization methods. Then the fifth question, so for 5 marks question is write the production, mechanism of action, merits, demerits, application of UV radiations. Okay, UV radiation, it is also a technique of sterilization, okay, which is used for the sterility. It is used to maintain the sterile, my dear brothers and sisters. Explain MRVP test used for identification of bacteria. Very 110% important question. Write the importance of various reagent. Important means significance of various reagents used in gram staining and acid fast staining. Then the 10th one is write principle and procedure of gram staining. 11th, write principle and procedure of acid fast staining. Explain IMVAC test used for identification of the bacteria. Describe any two methods of viability counting. Describe any two methods of total counting, viability counting and total counting. In these two, one is fixed for you. My dear brothers and sisters, yes, today we have completed the Unit 2 important questions. These questions are not more. 5 questions from 10 marks, you can easily practice. And 14 questions from 5 marks. And from these 14 questions, the 4 questions are repeated from 10 marks only. Clear? So, 5 questions plus 10 marks. 15 questions for second chapter. And you can easily score 10 marks in these 15 questions, my dear brothers and sisters. I guaranteed that. So, you just start preparing this important question. Okay, these questions are set up by the RGUHS University highly qualified lecturers. Clear? Highly qualified lecturers. So my request to you all to read these questions, find the answers for this. I have also prescribed you the books of a PV publication and Nirali. Okay, if you are having any doubt means, as usual you can ask me in the description. Thank you. As usual you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.